gentleman from Indiana on that note.
Let me just preface my remarks by saying we really need tort reform.
We should just forgive these companies and let them kill our people.
Never mind. We just have a difference of opinion. First of all, let me thank you both for being here. I think it's very, very good that you came. It shows real concern on the part of Toyota. And I also want to compliment Toyota dealers around the country. I went to a couple of Toyota dealers this last week to take a look at what's going on, and they're working day and night to correct these mistakes. And so to your Toyota dealers, I want to say thank you for working so hard to correct these problems. Now, after having said that, first of all, I have a case here that took place in 1997. I don't want to go into all the details on it, but a woman was injured in an automobile accident involving a Toyota. She lost both legs, and I would like for you to review that, and if you wouldn't mind giving me a response. Would you do that for me?
Yes,
okay, I'll have my staff give this to you so that we can talk about that. The second thing I want to do is, I don't understand this. I went to the Toyota dealer, and this is the floor pedal mechanism that's used in Japan and in some cars here in America. This is one that's manufactured by CTS here in the United States, and it is CTS, and they have done a good job on this. This pedal here has been involved in the accidents, I believe, that have caused the fatalities. This one here, there's been sticking, and they've been putting a shim in there, a little metal piece in to correct that. And my question is, why the difference? These are going in the same model car, and why do they have different specifications? Because this one here has caused the problems that's created some deaths, and this one here has had some sticking problems which have been corrected, but it's different. And so when you're manufacturing the same car, why is it that they don't meet the same exact specifications? It seems to me that would be easier to correct than having one that's made one way and one that's made another way.
同じものなんですけど、車はですね、ご存知のように2万点から3万点の部品から成り立っております。で、その車の設計は、仕入れ先と協力してやっていることをまずご理解賜りたいと思います。
As a congressman already knows, a car consists of some 20,000 to 30,000 parts, and I would like you to understand 20,000 to 30,000 parts, and I would like you to first of all know that we work together with the suppliers in designing those parts.
ですから部品によっては、
if I might interrupt, I understand that you work with the suppliers, but the designs are different. This one here has a different mechanism in the bottom than this one. And I'm just wondering why, if it's the same model car, there's a difference.
ですから、部品によっては、仕入れ先さんが設計をして、トヨタがそれを承認するという方法と、トヨタの中のエンジニアが設計するという2つの方法がございます。今回そのペダルに関しましては、両方とも仕入れ先さんの設計を私どもが承認するという形を取らさせていただいています。共に日本とアメリカに使用するに値する優秀な仕入れ先さんが2社おられたということで、2つの設計されたペダルが出てきたというふうにご理解いただきたいと思います。
Some parts are designed by our suppliers with Toyota approving that, and in other cases, Toyota's own engineers design those parts. So there are two approaches used. In the case of this specific pedal, the suppliers designed the pedal and Toyota approved that. And in both cases, we were able to identify two excellent suppliers whose parts were worthy of us to use in the United States and Japan, and therefore those two parts designed by our suppliers were used in this pedal.
それと私どもその仕入れ先さんとともに成長していこうという考え方がございます。そういう意味では一つの仕入れ先さんだけに発注するのではなく、同じ機能を果たす部品を作っている他のメーカーといわば複社発注というのが いろんなところで行われていることもご理解賜りたいというふうに思います。
And on top of that, it is a philosophy to grow together with our suppliers. And in that sense, rather than placing order with one single suppliers, we source the same parts from multiple suppliers. That is to say, when there are suppliers that can supply parts that perform the same function, we do that. And this is another point I would appreciate your understanding.
No, if I might real quickly just say I understand, but when there's a problem of this magnitude where people have been killed because of a part, and there's another part that didn't result in fatalities, but there was a sticking, it seems to me it would be easier to correct the problem if there was more consistency in the two parts.
これほど大きな問題が起こったときにその設計が違うんではなくて設計そのものが一致している方が問題解決しやすいのではないかと思ったので聞いたんです。
Okay, thank you very much. The gentleman's time has expired. I now recognize the gentleman from Maryland, Congressman Cummings.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I want to thank